Hello everyone, welcome to your stretch break. I'm Caitlin. Today we're actually going to start standing. So make sure you have a nice carpet or a mat on the ground for later in this stretch break. But we're going to start here just with some nice little shoulder circles. So rolling back first. And then forward. Perfect. We're going to drop our left hand down, right arm over the top. Get a really nice stretch through your shoulder and deep into your hip. Wonderful. We'll drop down to the other side. Right arm down, left arm over the top. Let's do each of those one more time. So back to the left. This time, trying to pull that right arm back behind your head slightly, just a small motion to get a deeper stretch into your shoulder and your chest. Perfect. We'll switch over, drop that right arm down, left arm over the top, and then pull back behind your head. Good. Let's get some big arm circles forward. Trying to get a little bit of motion through those shoulders. Also a nice little stretch through your upper back and chest. Good, we'll do a chest opener next. So elbows up, pulling back. Trying to get a little bit of an arch through your upper back. Good, exhaling as you bring your arms back. Let's do two more just like this. And on this last one, we're going to do a mini back bend. So you're just bending backwards a slight bit. Get a little bit of motion through your upper back. Perfect. We're going to take our arms up to the ceiling, dropping them down towards the ground. You can keep your legs pretty straight right here. Feel a really nice stretch through your glutes, hamstrings, and maybe into your calves. Good, we'll come back up, stretch nice and high. You're gonna step your feet wide and arms come down to your left foot. So let your head fall down and relax, trying to get a little bit deeper stretch on the left side of your body. Perfect, slowly coming up and then reaching down to your right side. Good, reaching up, and then we're going to come back down in the middle, grabbing your elbows and really letting your head, top of your head, fall down towards the ground. You're looking right between your knees. You can let your knees soften if you want to step your feet closer together, being in a ragdoll position. Feel free to move around a little bit if you'd like. Play around with it, straighten and bend those knees. Trying to take out any tension in your low or mid back. Wonderful. We're going to slowly come up. Our hands are going to go right above our knees and press into your hands. So you're going to keep your back nice and flat. It's a halfway lift. Come back down. See if you can get a little bit lower. Take a couple deep breaths here. Trying to relax those hamstrings. Good, and then slowly coming back into that halfway lift position, pressing into those hands, flattening out that back. Should feel a nice little pull in your back. Awesome, we're slowly going to come up. Next, we're going to go to a figure 4 position. If you know this is a really big challenge to do standing, feel free to do a supine version or a seated version. So you can hold on to a wall if you need to. We're going to take our left foot, bring it up and in, and then sit down in your heel. So it'll be in this position. You'll watch me try to balance. If you can bend the leg that's on the ground a little bit more, you can sit deeper into that position. You'll feel it really strong in your hip if you can get pretty low. Good. If you're really good at balancing or you want to challenge, try it without holding onto the wall. Wonderful. We're going to get up and out. And then we're going to go back down one more time. So you're bending that knee, staying in your heel as much as you can. You're not falling into your toes going forward. Sit back. Wonderful. Up and out. We're going to lift that right leg now. Bring it across above your knee and sit down into it. If one side feels tighter than the other, that's okay. Just trying to breathe right into that tight place in your hip. Perfect. Up and out. Then we'll go back in again. See if you can get a little bit deeper in this stretch. I really like this one. Usually if I have any pain or tightness in my low back, it's coming from tight hips or hip flexors. So I really like to stretch out hips, glutes, hip flexors, and quads to take pressure off my low back. Perfect. Okay, guys, we're going to go down to the ground. So we're going to go into my favorite reverse scorpion, down on the ground, lay nice and flat. You can have your hands out to the side, lift that right leg in the air, and drop it across your body. Stacking both your hips, trying to keep both your shoulders on the ground, and breathing into it. Wonderful. We're going to switch over to our left side, left leg in the air. Drop it across your body. A couple breaths here to try to keep both hips stacked on top of each other and both shoulder blades on the ground. Wonderful. We're going to switch back to that right side. We'll do one more each side. Take your time here. Really breathe into it and see how much you can relax. Sending your breath right to any spot that feels tight or tension. Wonderful. Back to that left side. Good. We are going to roll onto one side. It doesn't matter what one you're on. We're going to do a quad stretch next. So it can be on your side, lift it up, or if it's more comfortable to be on your arm, you can lay down there, grab behind your ankle, not on your foot, and we're going to do a quad stretch. So you're trying to bring that knee close to your other knee, press your top hip forward, and pull your top knee back. So you're doing kind of two different things, pressing forward with the hip, pulling back with the foot just slightly to get your deepest quad stretch. Wonderful. Shake it out. And we'll go back into it again. Good, shake it out. And we're gonna flip over. You guys can just flip over. I'm gonna turn all the way around and switch to your other side here. Making sure you're grabbing at your ankle, not at your foot. Good, so bring that knee down towards your other knee, pressing that hip forward and pulling that leg back. Wonderful, extend that leg, and we'll go back into it again. Perfect, extend that leg. Really nice. We're gonna go to a seated position next. We'll bring our feet together into a butterfly position. We're just going to lean forward. You're trying to lean forward right at your hips, keeping your back nice and straight. Don't let your back round for this first part. So lean forward. Feel a nice little pinch in each hip. Get some movement there. Good, we'll come up and out of it. This time you can go in a little bit deeper, round that spine. See how close you can get your head to your feet. Wonderful, up and out of it. We are going to do an adductor stretch. So we're going to be on all fours first. We'll extend our right leg out, and we're going to sit back in that heel. So a really nice stretch in your inner thigh all the way through. Good, coming forward, and we'll go back into it again. I like to keep my inner foot on the ground to get a little bit deeper stretch. Wonderful. Bring that knee in. We'll switch over to our other side. So left foot out, sitting back in our heel. And good. Coming out of it. One more time. Wonderful. So we're going to do one final practice that we have not done before. I want to take the last minute and we're just going to focus on our breathing. So you're going to count to yourself, 5 counts in inhale, hold for 5 counts, 5 counts, exhale. And we're going to do that for 1 full minute, okay? You can have your eyes open, closed, try to get rid of any other distractions. And I'm going to be silent as well. So we're all going to be together doing this breathing exercise, and then I'll send you off for the day. Okay, you're on 1 minute. Inhaling for 5. Hold for 5. And exhale for 5. Good. Finishing on your exhale. Really nice job. I hope you were able to clear your mind for that 1 minute of the day. Thank you so much for coming to this stretch break. If you ever feel overwhelmed, just jump into that 1 minute mindset practice and just take control of your breathing. So thank you guys so much. And yoga is at 4:30 p.m. today. And the fitness center is open as well, 3 to 6.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.